Hello traders, The title of the video is how to sell and hold like a professional trader, a part of four. So this is the last video in this series of video that we are calling how to sell and hold like a professional trader. All right. I believe that at this point in time, you have watched in full part one, part two, and part three. All right. Please be sure to watch part four in full so you may understand everything. If you have any question or suggestion, okay, please put in the comment section or contact me on my Gmail. All right. Let's get started. Professional traders, okay, can sell. Retail traders usually they find it very difficult to sell a financial instrument, and they do not know how to sell and hold a stock, a commodity, or any other financial instrument. To sell is not easy as to buy, but there are times when one can sell and hold. In this last tutorial, we want to talk about liquidity, right? So for traders that are very new to the world liquidity, or you may say, George, I didn't understand your beautiful, okay, Texas accent, all right? Here it is, liquidity. All right, that's it. That's it. All right, that's the word, liquidity. So when we are talking about liquidity, we are talking about cash, all right? Money. We are talking about money, all right? Okay. We are talking about what? Revenue, all right? Now, so when we are talking about money and revenue for a company, we want to see whether they are generating. We are asking a question: where is the money coming from? All right. So a business selling shoes is one example. Should make their money from selling shoes. Yes or no? But sometimes you'll be surprised a company may post, okay, a profit. So at the end of the year, they say, we are profitable. Okay, so yes, they are profitable. All right, after they deduct all the expenses from their revenue, everything, all right, they make profit. All right, they pay their tax, but they still make profit. Okay, but when people look at their balance sheet, all right, their financial report, if they notice, it's a very important point. The last tutorial is so important. If they notice, this is the hedge fund, this is the professional trader. If they notice that, in fact, the profit that they have made, all right, could have been a loss if they have not made, okay, some of those revenue from activity that are not their core activity. You get it? Companies selling shoes should make money from selling shoes, isn't it? Suppose, all right, a company at the end of the year posted a profitable report, financial report. But as we look on the financial report, we notice that, okay, 50% of their revenue is coming from, okay, buying other company shares. Which company do? They can buy another company share. So it's an investment. So they buy other company shares and they make profit from those, okay, investment activity in another company. So for instance, a company may buy share of another company in the same sector, or they may do other activity that can generate revenue for them. Nothing wrong with that. If we notice that, okay, 50% or more of their revenue is coming from activity that are not their core activity, then there is a question. They are not making money from their core activity. Why? So if we deduct how much they have made from other activity from their revenue, we can see that probably they will have made a loss, a net loss. All right. So this is the when we are talking about liquidity, you don't want to forget that core activity. So talking about money, talking about cash, talking about revenue, talking about liquidity. You want to check the cash flow. Why? Somebody who wants to sell a home should be a specialist of liquidity and cash flow. can write it on your wall. You can tattoo it wherever you want to tattoo it. I'm not saying to tattoo it though. All right. You can write it anywhere you like. If a company, all right, is not making money, the company will not survive. That's full stop. Quote me anywhere you like. All right? A company, a business should make money. They should be generating cash. Right? So, for instance, you go to the Dragon Den. Do you watch Dragon Den on YouTube? Do you watch the Shark Tank? All right. So, ABC News or ABC Television. All right. Check it out. All right. Dragon Den, Shark Tank on YouTube. They, they, they may ask you all kind of questions about your business. They say, how long? So, one of the important questions they may ask you, how long have you been in business? All right. So, say 5 years. How much have you made in that 5 years? 30,000. Do you think they're going to invest in your business? No, you are struggling. You are, unless they find out that your strategy is useless, that normally you could have made more money and they want to help you to make more money. But if your business proposition, and after all this question, they found out that money, liquidity, cash is not coming in, a smart investor will not be interested in that business. So you want to buy a business that is generating cash. So you may say, John, what that got to do with sell and hold? A lot, a lot. So the best sellers, professional traders that sell and hold, the first thing that they are concentrating on is the cash flow. How much cash are they generating? So they will go around, okay, they will go around, they will look at, okay, many years. So if you watch Shark Tank, you watch Dragon Head, you say, how much have you made in 2011? How much have you made in 2012? Okay. How much have you made in 2013? How much have you made in 2014? So what are they looking for? They are looking for a business that is cash flow is increasing, yes or no? All right. So they may say a person may turn up or a business may have a situation like this. They may say this year they make a lot of money, okay. Following year they make a small money, okay, and then they make a lot of money, and then they make a lot of money, and then they keep making a lot of money again. Now here you go, and now it's becoming smaller now, and it's becoming smaller. What's going on? The cash flow is diminishing. So they want to know why in the last 3 years your revenue start going down. Yes or no? This is about the liquidity. This is about the liquidity. Very, very important. Or a company, for instance, may come out and they make a lot of money, eye popping cash flow. Everybody say, wow. And then next year, just like that, a bit of money like that. And then look at that, becoming smaller. Now it's going down. Okay? Making smaller and smaller money. So, what is the question to ask here? How did you make money here? Why did you make so much money that particular year? Oh, we were doing a lot of Facebook adverts. Now Facebook has changed their algorithm. That's why our revenue went down. So your business model depends on advertising on Facebook or on Google, and now the algorithm has changed, or maybe they are doing what they call okay social media. So social media has helped the business that particular year. Now, Twitter has changed their algorithm, Facebook has changed their algorithm, and so on and so on. Therefore, the business is not making money as they did before. So, for somebody that want to sell and hold, that person must pay attention to the liquidity, cash. You're going to look at their bank account, how much cash do they have in their bank account today. You will also perform Google Asset test. Are you going to see, okay, the trend of their cash flow? And you want to do those kind of analysis that I've done just now. See where are they? Why? So for instance, if for instance this particular they make a lot of money, okay, and then the following year now they make only a very small, maybe 10% of the previous year. So that's a significant drop. So investors want to know why these people are having that significant drop in their cash flow. It's scary. The reason why it's scary, talking about business, okay, it's scary because uh, they are unpredictable. All right? No one knows what will happen to them the following year. One year they make a lot of money. The next year they are like struggling. And another year they make money. Is that a business that you are interested, you would like to invest in? So those are the things you want to look for. So if you are looking at the cash flow, you're not going to look only for this year cash flow. You're going to look for the last 5 years, even for the last 10 years. And you can also compare it to the peers, the sector, the competitor of that company. And you want to find the factor why they are not making money. Because a company that is not making money is not going anywhere, and you come out quickly on the radar of the short sellers, and they will love to sell that financial instrument. They will love to sell it. The same thing happened to Dell a few years when they were struggling. Well, remember, it's not the same today though. A few years ago, Dell was struggling big time. Now they couldn't make money. Same thing for Nokia was struggling when iPhone started. They were struggling. All right, so money was not coming in like before. So the trend started changing, and people spotted the liquidity. And now that people done have done their homework and they find out that okay, there are fundamental reason why these people are struggling, they're not making money, and not only that, they are not going to make money even in the next future. Therefore, people, the bear trader, they sell and they sit on it. There are stock. You look at some of the stock, you feel sorry for those stock. People sell them, sell them, sell them. And you see that for if you want to sell like that, you want to check company like uh, gold explorers. Cost a lot of money to find gold. So it's a lot of money to extract those minerals. And those companies sometimes they have a huge debt, or uh, company that are looking for petrol. They are exploring for petrol, crude oil, and one year they find crude oil, and then people come and buy it, and then 5 years they don't find anything, and then the people just sit on it and sell it the whole year long because of those reasons. And the main reason is the liquidity. So all I'm saying to you to wrap it up for this series of video, if you want to become a professional, a bearish trader, there's nothing like professional bearish trader. Okay, if you want to sell and hold more accurately, you want to have an eagle eye on the balance sheet, on the cash flow, and then see the trend of the cash. Are they making money? Okay. Can they make money in the future? Because the market is always looking ahead. Now, if you find a stock like that and they do not have, they are not making money, nothing in the bank accounts, all right, and the revenue is dropping big time, all right, and you have a good candidate that you can sell and hold. Now, before we continue, before we finish, all right, understand that some of those companies they will go around, especially the gold explorer, mineral explorers, they will go and invest in other companies because they know they're not finding anything. They will go invest in another company and they make cash from those activity of investment. But still, when you look at their financial report, they may post a profit. And as we go deeper, we see that the profit is not coming from their core activity, but in fact, it's coming from other investment or something else that has nothing to do with their core activity. Then we're going to, usually, the hedge fund will go and talk to the management and look at them in the eye and say, what's going on? And the management cannot lie, they will tell the reality. So do you want to look at the sector and the market in general and find those financial instruments that are just drying out? But you do not want to sell it when it already went down too far. Suppose you already somewhere like this and you now discover that, okay, this was going on. You don't want to be the last person finding out. You want to find out very at an early stage, okay? Usually when they are still going out or they come out of the rising channel, and then you start saying, so come on, this is what you see, the first leg of the correction, and it's rally. Now you're doing your verification, now you find out that in fact these people in the last 3 years they only make money 1 year big time, and the last 2 years they are struggling, and then you find other reason. Combine that with your technical analysis, and now you are selling it. So you have a fundamental reason based on the blood of the company, which is liquidity, cash, and money. They are struggling. They are not making money. Well, this is a very good candidate for bearish trading. Now, before we close this tutorial, because we are talking about selling, sometimes when traders watch videos like this, they mark it down. I can understand that because most traders are bullish traders. In fact, they are not interested in this topic. And usually they get cooked because they don't know when the market should go down and they don't know which financial instrument is likely to go down. So, in order to filter out the bearish financial instrument, you need to know how to sell and hold. So, if you are a typical bullish trader, you look at it and you understand how to sell and hold. You look at it, say, this one is bearish. I'm not going to put my money into this one. So you stay out. So there are options. You are bullish trader, you can buy, okay, or you can just stay aside. You don't have to sell. Or you can sell. You can buy, you can stay out, or you can sell. But people sometimes they don't choose the option to stay out. So they say, I'm a bullish trader. I want to buy. But they don't know when to sell and hold. So they keep buying and they buy the wrong financial instrument and they lose. So people watching video like this, they say, that's not for me. I'm a bullish trader. Crazy. How are you going to dictate financial instruments that are really bearish? So it's financial instrument that is struggling, talking about the liquidity. The hedge fund will spot it, all right, they will come on to their radar, all right, and they will know straight away that, these people, okay, or they know that sector, or as I mentioned to you, gold explorer, silver explorer, all those kind of company that need a lot of cash. Some of the technology company need so much money before they will go ahead. And sometimes they crash under the competition big time. All right. And because of their new company, they can't cope with the competition, but they need more money to propel the business to where they want to get to. Sometimes they fail big time. All right. So a bullish trader ought to know how to sell and hold. It's not a very popular topic because when we are talking about sell and hold, people say those are evil investors. How somebody should go and sell another person company share, how somebody will go and sell a share that belong to investors. They are running what they call a pension fund. They are running whatever long-term investors. They shouldn't be selling it. But no, that's not correct. That's far from the truth. The same people that are buying are the same people selling it. The only difference is that they are smarter bullish traders. And the smarter bullish traders know how to sell and hold. And they will not buy when it's time to sell. And they will sell instead. All right. So it's nothing about the bearish traders when people say, oh, bearish traders are out. Dow Jones went down 500 pips today. Oh, what's going on? It's harvest time. Oh, there are things going on behind the scene. There are good reasons why people are selling. And also, it's not easy to sell. So for hedge fund or professional traders to pull out their wallet and say, we need to sell this stock, it's a big risk. All right, it's a big risk. So understand that even if you down your homework and you want to sell, understand that it's a higher risk than to buy and hold. All right, because we are trading against the natural progression of the price. Yes or no? So that's why, okay, it's very important. But take it from me, for this last tutorial, the key point, the takeaway is this: know business will survive if they are not making money. This is what I was saying to people on YouTube. All right, YouTube was spending a lot of money developing algorithm, building a platform, and what people were doing, people come and consume video on YouTube. All right, and they don't want to see any advert. This is selfish. It's just so selfish. I don't understand it. People download, all kind of software so that they don't see any advert at all on their computers. I mean, how YouTube is going to survive as a business, all right? And the platform will be still there for you to go and learn and study and do whatever you want to do on YouTube. This is what I was saying to people a few years ago. Now people have to pay £9 subscription. This is it. If the business, so if YouTube is not making the money, well, uh, there won't be any YouTube. So liquidity is the key for all business. And whether one is bullish or bearish, you want to see the cash flow. Not only that, you want to see the trend of the liquidity and also question where that liquidity is coming from. Apart from that, you want to look ahead and say, okay, they have been making money in the last 5 years or the last 10 years. How is it going to be for them down the line? So you are looking ahead. So don't be carried away when you see all green, 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 making more money, more money. Maybe they have top now, all right? And they are on the top now. So you are now saying, okay, it's all good, good, good. George, I don't have to sell this one. The following year, here they are. They start making less money. So the cash flow can be overbought also. We meaning that they have done whatever they had to do. Okay, so suppose one example I can give you now is a company creating some product. So everybody was buying their product. Everybody was so excited about their product, especially some of the technology company. And then now here they are. They are at the end of the road, dead end. All right. So they are not coming with anything new. All they are doing, they are just repackaging thing. So people say, what's next? And they haven't got anything new, anything exciting. So where are they going to make the money? So though you may see the car flow going up like this, now they reach the end of the road. So very important to to do the forecast. That's why if you watch video for Dragon Den and Shark Tank, they say how much money are you going to make next year? So they are this year. The investor should be able to say, oh, next year we'll make X. How much are you going to make the following year? Okay, so the investor are taking how much are you going to make after that year? Okay, so and now they will say, oh, I'll make a double of what I make. Like, how are we going to achieve that? So now, if they can answer that important question for their forecast, people wonder, well, you say you're going to make 100,000 this year, 200,000 next year, 400,000 next year, 800,000 next year. How are you going to double your revenue like that? And you can't provide any, okay, uh, correct answer to those important questions. Well, what are we going to do? As a bearish trader, we get excited a bit, yes or no? So I need to make a bit of confession to traders. I'm a very, very good seller. Right? So some traders may not believe me. When I start trading fast, I sell more than I buy until I understand that this life of bearish, being the purest bearish trader, is not good. All right? It's not good. There's nothing like a purest bullish trader. There's nothing like a purest bearish trader. You have to be both. You have to be both. So I talk about my American friend. They are Polish. They like to buy. So if that's you, all right, you have three options, not two. You buy or you stay out at all. You don't stay. You stay out. How are you going to stay out as a bullish trader? By knowing when to sell and hold. So you are not interested to sell. You don't believe in selling. You stay out. You don't put your money there at all. That's good, yes or no? It's good. So you filter out the bullish financial instrument from the bearish one, yes or no? If you do not know how to sell and hold, how are you going to know the real bearish one? So you go and invest in something that bearish traders are getting ready to sell. The third option is that you can sell. So you may decide to buy, you may decide to stay out, or you may decide to sell. There's nothing like a purest bullish trader. There's nothing like a bearish trader. The same thing I would say to bearish. So I know that because of my experience. I know that our Australian friend, they love to shout. I know that. Correct me in the comment section if I am wrong. If you are from Australia, you are a trader, or you know some trader, ask them. They love to shout. In fact, be careful. If the Australians are shouting, they shout. They just shout. They don't want to come out. They shout looking down. It's not like a breathing in, a breathing out. They just shout it. All right? I know that. I know that the American traders love to buy. So you want to know what are you doing and who you are trading with. So I think we wrap it up now. So I said everything that I need to say to you now. The liquidity is the key. Okay. If they say they make a profit, check where the money is coming from. Is it coming from the core activity? So this will conclude this series of video about how to sell and hold like a professional trader, part one to part four, and this is a part four. If you have any question or suggestion, please put in the comment section. And of course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. Is any other topic you want us to talk about? Just leave it in the comment section or contact me on my Gmail. As I said to you before, I try to answer all the questions that traders are asking me. I have a notebook, and trust me on that. Do you hear that? All right. I note everything down and I'm going through them. Sometimes I pause my channel, so like I'm posting more. Sometimes I slow down. So sometimes when they ask me question at the time when I'm pausing the channel, so they say, Joe, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Because I don't want to post that time on my channel. It's too much for the channel. I need to slow down on that particular channel. So that may create a bit of delay. Sometimes it's because I'm answering other questions. Behind the scene, I'm always busy. And also, when TST trader asks me questions, well, I need to reply to them. But sometimes also those situations also create a problem because sometimes I need to post that video on a channel. And sometimes I don't want to post anything there. Like my channel that I call 24 Stock Trader. All right. You can see that almost 3 months I have not posted one video there. If you check it out, you see that that channel have been paused. All right. If you check my channel, my channel, I'll show you another one now. My channel, Joe Trio, that channel, I paused it for almost 2 years. Okay, see, can you believe that? Almost 2 years. Right? No activity. Have a reason for that. Reason for it because for that particular channel, I believe that the subscribers of my channel, okay, they have moved on. So those are youngsters. They have grown up. They are no more in the market. I pause the channel. I have new channel that I'm working on. And this is what's going on. There are many other reasons why sometimes they may say, George, when are you going to answer my question? It's in the pipe. That's all I want to say to you. It's always in the pipe and it's cooking. And when it's ready, I'll put it out for you at the right time. Sometimes I need to mention this also. Trader ask me a question about a particular financial instrument, and they want me to answer that question as soon as possible. But sometimes I hold back for a purpose. Because if I release the video that time, it's not a good time for them, okay, to trade that financial instrument. So I know what the people are going to do. So I'm looking at it and say, if I release the video that time, they're going to get into trouble, or it will make it more difficult for them to trade that financial instrument. So I may hold it for that reason and waiting for the best time to release the video. Sometimes, depending on the time of the day when I want to release the video, also the time when I release the video. So sometimes they want me to release the video the same time of the day, okay, and schedule it the same time so it may fit their calendar. But no, it's not possible. There are different reasons when I release the video on different time, on different days. So this is something I'm sharing with you because as a YouTube creator, there are other things that we are watching. We are working with the Google algorithm, all right? We are checking, okay, the audience, meaning that, okay, the view time per a person, all right? Okay, this is it. Not just the view, all right? Not just the duration per view, but the duration per a person. So A person may watch the video 2 or 3 times, that's 3 views. And now that's the engagement. So now we watch also the audience, how long one person watched the video. So if we see that, okay, viewers are getting tired and we are not getting audience, we slow the channel down. So you may be asking for us to release a video and we are not there because of those reasons. Or you may want us to talk about one particular topic, but because of the YouTube analytics, we know that that topic is not very good for our channel that time. And so we are a bit reluctant to talk about it. So this is it. So I just want you to share with you so you know a little bit, all right, how the YouTube creators, okay, are also, okay, working together with YouTube so we may have more view, not only more view, we want more audience talking about the time when, okay, how long one person watch the video. That's the number one, okay, metric that we are watching. All right. That's why sometimes when we I say to people on Facebook to subscribe to my channel or YouTube because on Facebook people are not watching the video; they are clicking on it. It's bad for us YouTube creators. So you have many views on Facebook, but if you check the duration per person, it's only 1 minute. I don't want that for my channel. I don't want that for my channel. I would prefer 3 people to watch the video and to watch it for 10 minutes. Maybe I record a 30-minute video like this, and 3 people watch it, and all 3 watch it for 10 minutes. That's a good audience I have, isn't it? But if I have 100 people who watch it, and all people do, they click on it, and they go away. So I have 100 views, but the audience is only 1 minute per person. I'm not interested in that topic. So all this taken into consideration, that's how we are building the channel. All right. So this is it. All right. So sometimes, do not worry. If you are TSC trader and you ask a question, just know that George will do it, and he will do it, okay, at the right time. Okay. So this is it. Thank you for watching and happy trading to you all. So this is about sell and hold. Anybody can sell and hold. It's not easy to sell and hold. When you are doing it, if you learn it at the part 1 to part 4, use a demo account. Okay, demo account, very important. Practice. Paper trading. Take a piece of paper. Practice, practice. If you start working for you on paper, be honest with yourself. Okay, how you will trade it with real money, do it when you are doing it like you are paper trading it, okay? And then you are building your skill and see, okay, is this for me? Is this not for me? Just understand the market will go up more, that is going down. The best time to sell and hold really is during the correcting phase when the trend has ended, the market is bearish and fundamental are decreasing. Sometimes the fundamental are still solid, but we have other reason to sell. So look at the various scenario part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. See, understand them all, see which one you like, and then work with that until you master it. Everything that I've discussed with you today is through my own experience, and this is, I believe, this is a very important topic. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank that trainer. He is the first person who did ask me on YouTube. All right, how do you sell a hold? The first time I received this guy email, I couldn't believe it. I was I was laughing. I said, for the first time, somebody's asking me to show him how to sell a hold. And I was delighted, very delighted. So this is it. Thank you for watching and happy turning to you.